That singer that killed some chick and had her in the trunk.
Oh,
Krystall Poppin?
okay, don't put that in.
This is for people who only see the final product. They hear the music and they want to know who's behind it.
Okay.
So, like, when did you realize this was your calling, and what inspired you to start doing this for real?
It must have been my first time in the studio.
Okay.
Before I ever hit the studio, I didn't know who I was. I didn't know what I was gonna do in my life. I got kicked out of college for less than
College
satisfactory. I'm a college dropout. Shout
Yeah.
out to Kanye. Grades, and I just didn't know what I wanted to do in my life. And I found myself inside of a studio one day, recording some lyrics that I had on my phone, because I would just write lyrics randomly when I was sad in my room. And after my first studio session, that's when everything changed. My life changed.
One session?
One session, first session. That's when I knew. I heard my voice come back on the speakers. I heard my voice back on the speakers, and I was like, that's it.
Did you hate your voice when you heard it the first time? I know
so
that happens
it's
a lot.
funny. It's funny because I hear that a lot, right? And I thought it was weird,
Mhm.
but I didn't hate it. Like I
Okay.
wanted to. I kept
Okay,
playing it over and over and over and over and over.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And then I didn't know what was gonna go into any of this. I didn't know what I had to do to get good. I just knew I loved it. But
Immediately.
immediately,
That's
it was a love at first sight.
It's nice.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the day we met, or the first time we met.
The first time we met, it's, you know what? Like the specific first time is a little vague, because around the time that we were bumping into each other, it was like frequent, right?
Right.
It was like me and you were recording at the same studio
Facts.
with Cass, our engineer and producer.
Facts.
Shout out Cass. And he was recording you, or he'd be recording me, and then we'd bump into each other's sessions.
Yeah.
Right? Either you were about to leave and I was about to go, or I was about to leave and
Vice
you were
versa.
about to go, right?
Yeah.
And at first I was nervous because it was you and Mikey Cloud that were recording at that studio.
Right.
And every time you guys would be around, I'd get nervous. You know what I
Why?
mean? Because I was so new to this, and I felt like you guys were like so goated. You know what I mean? I felt
Goated?
like, yeah, like, dude, I would hear about you guys all the time. Like your name was in the streets.
That's so funny,
for
brother.
sure.
That's so
and when I
funny.
met y'all, I was like, oh man. And then I would get a little nervous, like, but then like when you were ending up like sitting in my sessions,
Yeah.
I was like determined to like kill it. You know what I mean? Like it was
That's
it
gangster.
was really
That's
funny.
gangster.
Now looking back at it, and I just really wanted to impress you guys because I thought you guys were so dope. For
That's
sure. Like I was a
hilarious.
fan of both of you guys.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
It's crazy because at the time, like, on my side, I guess, there was no concept of, like, goated at all. Like, I was still trying to do my shit. I was still trying to prove something. Like, I didn't feel any type of accomplishment yet. You know what I mean? So hearing you say that's kind of wild.
Yeah, man.
It's crazy. But I remember at the same time, though, I would experience moments where, like, something would get put in my face that kind of, like, made me clock my, like, level of success.
Yeah.
And I was so kind of, like, naive to it that I didn't even know what was going on. One time, a friend told me that their dad came home from a business trip and was like, I was at a bar like in this city on the other side of the country, and I saw your friend's music video playing on the TV.
Ooh.
And I remember like they told me that, and instead of being excited about like, oh shit, they're playing I was like, who the fuck is playing my video and not telling me on the other side of the country?
Right.
Like, what the fuck? I was tripping about it. And I
Right.
remember I remember it was such a weird time, like not a weird time, but just a time where I didn't really know what was going on.
Mm-hmm.
So you saying that you were seeing us like we were making moves is crazy, because I know a lot of artists go through that, where to the outside it looks like they're moving,
Mm-hmm.
but to them they're kind of just navigating on the fly, you know
Right.
what I mean? And that's real common, and I think a lot of artists, when they feel that, they feel like they don't they don't know what they're doing. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? But it actually, like, that's what pioneering is. Like, you
Mm-hmm.
don't know where
You
you're
don't
going. You don't know
know.
what this feels like, you know?
Yeah. You don't know what's in front of you, but the
Exactly.
people far back, they can see where you're going. You know
Right.
what I mean? You're just
Right, right,
you're
right,
cutting
right,
the
right.
weeds, like
Right,
you're
right, right.
in it. You don't know what's next, and people behind you like, oh, lives are about. They're
Yeah, yeah,
going. You know
yeah,
what I
yeah,
mean? You
yeah,
don't even know
yeah.
how far you've came. You don't even know
Right,
anything
exactly.
because you're in the thick of it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you were definitely, your name was buzzing in the streets. I heard about you before I met you, which was
Crazy.
crazy. And then
Crazy.
when I found out you was recording at the same studio, it was kind of cool. I was
That's
like,
funny.
okay,
You
okay,
felt
okay.
legit?
I did. I felt legit. I was
Ah.
like, okay, we're doing this for real. Oh, we for real now.
That's funny. That's funny.
But
One thing that happens since then, I think since when we met, we just kind of locked in, and it was really like on some, more than anything, it was on some work shit.
yeah.
Like, who's down to work right now? And you
Hmm.
were always down to work.
Period. Period.
Always. There was never a time when you weren't. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And that's really what it comes down to, even more than like personality or compatibility. It's like,
Work
who's
ethic.
down to work? I'm down to work. Let's work.
Yeah.
And I guess since we locked in on that early on, we've developed a dynamic that I feel even today, like, we get off stage and people come up to us and they're like, bro, the way y'all were talking is crazy.
Yeah.
And that's just me and you up there,
Bro, we
like,
up there
having fun, bro. We
bullshitting, bro.
bullshitting, you know what I mean?
It's fun,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
fun. I'm up there thinking like, how can I throw something at 3Z right now and just like get the crowd to crack the fuck
That's
up
funny.
right
That's
now?
funny.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's so cool.
You
And I
trying
just,
to throw me jokes on stage?
yeah, I throw you jokes on stage. And it's funny because I know no matter what I throw at you, you gonna catch it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know what I
Pause.
mean? No, but for real, like
Right, right.
I have that trust in you. I I just know like we're locked in. Like
Mhm.
we're right there. Bro, I don't know. Dude, I could tell you play Timmy Tall. You know, and I
Yeah,
know
yeah,
you're gonna
yeah.
pull it up. Like
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I love that about us, and the fact that we've been rocking together for so long. It's like 10 plus years.
Hmm.
And it it adds to what we're doing today. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because people could tell we're friends on stage.
Yeah, I
It's
think
fun.
so
It's like
too.
two homies having fun on
Yeah,
stage.
yeah, yeah. I feel that too. I like when it's every time we hit the stage, we trying to make people cheer,
Yeah.
but it really, really like gets me when we make people laugh.
Yeah.
Because that's kind of unexpected, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You just say some slick shit, and then all of a sudden you hear a whole crowd of people laughing, and it's like,
Yeah.
oh, that was funny for real. Like, okay, okay. That cracks me up.
What's your favorite song to perform?
Ooh. Actually, I have an answer for this. As of lately, um, off the new album,
Mhm.
Morningside Heights, my favorite song to perform is Biggie.
Yeah.
These days, like, Biggie been going hard.
Biggie goes hard.
Let me talk about why Biggie goes.
She.
Biggie's like, it's a rap song. It's a pop rap song. It's a very clever concept.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? You
Mhm.
want a Biggie and you talk about the big belly boys.
Yes.
Like, you're comparing them to Biggie, which is
Notorious B.I.G.
even better.
Mhm.
The hook is crazy. It's a call and response with the crowd. You say, I need a B-I-G. They say G-I-E.
Yeah.
And because it's simple, every crowd picks it up, which means every crowd screams it back. And it's just turned into a song. Also, when we perform it live,
Yep.
we set it up. We play a couple Biggie songs before
Mhm.
it. and it just puts the whole room in a mood. And then we go off and everybody's rocking with us and they having a good time. The girls love it, like girls with husbands love it, like regular dudes love the song. Like everybody kind of locks in. It's relatable. It's like it's such a good song, bro, and it works in every market too. I don't think we've taken it anywhere where it doesn't go. You know what I mean? I've been really enjoying Biggie.
Biggie's fun, bro. I love that.
It's a great song and it works. It's fire.
Yeah,
That's my favorite so far. What about you? What's your favorite?
So you know what? It's the whole first portion of the set. That's my favorite. Like walking out, the whole first, like walking out to Champions, setting the tone, letting people know what's up, letting people know that the show has started, and it gets everyone's attention. And I really like that. And I love playing with that song because it's so like demanding of attention. And then we slip into 915, and that's just proven to everyone like I could rap for real. Like I'm going off. You're in there doing cuts. You're cutting out the beat. I'm a cappella for some moments. Like I'm really saying some shit. It's a moment where I feel like the crowd, like they understand. Like, okay, like
they get it.
This is a rapper. Like, let's see what she got. And then I hit him with that last one of I'm a threat. And it's kind of like, now I feel like I've earned the authority to talk my shit to people who are in the crowd at this point and still hating or still like not giving me that okay, let me lock in with you, because you're earning the crowd's attention every single show. You know, as the place we're at right now, we're like we don't have those guaranteed crowds. Like every crowd we have to earn. By
that's important to say too. A lot of people
for sure.
don't know that.
We have to earn every crowd's attention and cheers and stuff. But by the time I'm a threats on, it's kind of like pointing the mirror at you, like you're a hater if you hating on me at this very moment, you know? Because by this time, I've done everything that I've provided all the tools for you to have a good time at a show that you paid for a ticket for. You know what I mean?
It's true.
Like if you're not having a good time
you
by this point,
you paid to come and give me a stank face.
Yeah, you just a hater at this point. And at that, by the time I'm a threat, it's like I'm pointing that out to you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I just love it. So those first 3 songs.
You know, that's one of my favorite things that you do, like ever, is we'll be in some city we never been to. We'll be around some, like in a situation we never been in, and you'll be rapping, and you'll spot somebody giving a stank face, or you'll spot somebody like a non-believer.
Yeah.
And I watch you like walk up to them in front of them and look them in the face and rap
and say some shit.
And say some shit. Yeah. And most of the time, you win them over. Yeah. Like they go from a real stank face to you're walking away and they're kind of smiling like, oh, okay, that was kind of tight. I feel it.
Break them.
Yeah. That's such a dope move, you know?
Yeah.
That's crazy. It lets them like feel what you're saying. It's really dope.
This one, how much is your art real life and how much is imagination?
Why don't you start on that? Because you fresh into the album. So like you're writing an album with where the title is your neighborhood where you grew up in. So it has to be factual. It has to be about that. It has to be biographical in a sense. So how do you divide that? What's truth? What's a documentary? And what's imagination? What are you turning into a movie for the listener?
I really, really, truly feel like I've always been myself in music, no matter what I'm doing to it. Whether I'm trying to get you guys to turn up and take a shot, or whether I'm trying to like bring you in and show you like my vulnerability. Yeah. I feel like no matter what I'm doing, I'm telling the truth. Because at the end of the day, like I'm a sad girl, but when the tears are done, like let's go party and forget about our sad times.
Okay.
And those are my 2 modes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like good times, fun times, or like let's sit down and have a little like heart to heart. You know what I mean?
Sure.
And those are the 2 realest things about me. And I feel like I've always put that in my music. You know what I mean? If there is any imagination, I think like it has to deal with like maybe I'm talking about situations in a party song that maybe aren't happening. You know what I mean? Where it's just
Okay.
like sitting in a Bentley, you know,
Right.
like
Instead of 30 strippers, there
14
was
carats
10.
in my mouth. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
maybe,
yeah.
maybe there's the imagination.
I feel it.
But other than that, I really do feel that this is my real life. Like
I
I'm
mean,
only
you
talking
kind of
about
have
real
an
life.
obligation as a rapper to like say that wild shit,
Yeah.
to imagine those things and put it out there in a creative way, in like a poetic way,
Yeah.
in a descriptive way that no one's ever heard. Like, sure, you're saying that you're in a Bentley and all this stuff, but like I've heard you say lines where you're like the oh damn, what is it? It's like midnight black paint drip off,
Oh yeah.
the chrome bumper pouting. Like, come on,
Yeah.
like if you come up with that, you
Chrome
gotta say
chrome
it.
lip pouting.
Chrome lip pouting.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Like, what are we talking about here?
Yeah.
You have to say that if you come up with it. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? It's more than stunting. Like, you that's a gift that you came up with something so dope.
Mhm.
You gotta say it, you know? Those are crazy. Chrome lip pouting.
Yep.
Yeah. I like that. Let's see. What about so when we were talking about meeting, I remember you had to kind of jump through some hoops to get to the studio.
Yeah.
It wasn't the easiest move for you to get to
Yeah.
the studio. I remember that. What kept you going like in those days? You
So
hadn't experienced a lot of payback yet.
right.
What was motivating you
You know what, man?
to
I
do all
really
that?
feel like it was like when I think back, like it took me like 4 hours to get to the studio because I had to take 2 buses. You know
I
what
remember
mean?
that.
Sometimes, I got so pissed one time because the bus didn't show up. Like it had some breakdown or something.
Right.
And I think I couldn't go to the studio that day because Cass also had, time frames and stuff. So I had to cancel that day, and it just really made me mad because it's like I feel like that this was all I had. This is really all I had. And I don't even know if I was cutting hair at the time yet. I think I was in beauty school. So like I didn't even really have bread. I didn't have a job because I was going to beauty school full time. And the only bread I would make was any tips that like the customers would give me. And studio wasn't free, which by the way, I'm really glad it wasn't because it taught me a lesson that nothing in this game is free. You know what I mean? Like even though Cass was helping us out.
That's a good lesson out the gate.
Yeah, at the gate, like nothing is free. So I still like any money I was putting together, it was so I could pay for the studio.
Mm-hmm.
And it's really all I had, bro. And I think that the music motivated me. You know what I mean? Because without the music, dude, I was just like, I was so lost. I was so like, I don't think I had a purpose before that.
Okay.
Especially getting like kicked out of college. After that, it's like, because when you're in college, you're like earning
you're
something.
doing something.
You're going towards a goal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And I was, I didn't have that anymore. And that's why I joined beauty school, because I was like, I need something. I need to do something. And thank God, like I enjoy cosmetology. You know what I mean? I enjoyed it, but I just didn't know what to do with myself. And the music, like I was learning things I had never been around. Like I was around you guys. Like I was seeing things and creating things that were like tangible afterwards. I'd leave the studio with a new song that didn't exist before, and it was just so exciting. And I think that's what it was, bro. Like
talk about that a little bit. Like you a lot of people focus on like the fame aspect or the popularity, like that's the motivation. So what you said is real interesting. Like you were motivated by the music, not the final idea of, oh, I might end up being famous for this, or I might be known for all this stuff that I do. Like what about the music motivated you? Like what was it?
It felt good to like say some shit and then like be able to like hear it back without it coming from inside me. You know what I
Okay.
mean? Like it was it was external now. My thoughts and my emotions and my words, like what's rambling around in my head is outside of me now. And now I can just like take it in instead of like what am I doing with all of this? Like what do I do with this? Like what am I doing? Now I'm just like I'm sitting in my room after the studio and I'm just like wow, like blown away by like what was happening. I didn't know you could even do this at without like a substantial amount of money or like production and stuff. We were really doing it like bedroom style, you know what I'm saying? And it was just so fun and it was healing me, you know?
Did it matter if anyone else was listening to it?
At that time, no. Like I was excited to even because I think that I hadn't actually dropped a song till maybe like
you were just keeping
a while
them for you?
in it. Yeah, I wasn't like it's out the studio, let's drop it. Like I wasn't even showing people what I was doing. You know what I mean? And it was just me about creation. It was the creation that was motivating me, and that was fun.
Damn. That's dope because we've been doing it to a point where we're around people who do it professionally. Yeah. And what that means is we're around people who do it for money. Yeah. And so much of the motivation for things that we see these days has nothing to do with the music. Yeah. It has nothing to do with the music. Facts. It's that's the last thing on their mind. Yeah. The music comes last. Yeah. They're doing business, numbers, money, and then it's like, well, yeah, we have like 2 hours, so go make the song real quick. Yeah. And people just go in and throw together some bullshit, and it's so crazy to see that, knowing that most of these people came from a spot like you, where they just became infatuated with the art and the creation, and then they turned to a point where it's just a number game. Yeah. But that's really what the business is, you know what I mean?
And we've learned that. We've learned that that's what it is. But that's where you lose your soul, bro. Yeah. And that's where the music gets stagnant. That's where the music gets like soulless. Right. You know, because the motivation is wrong. Motivation is the money. Mm-hmm. And it's not about let's make the best song we can. It's about let's make a song in 2 hours and get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, you know? Yeah. The first time I experienced that, I was tripped out. I was just, it was really like a impactful lesson. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
Opposite of business, what's your best case scenario day off?
Okay, so best case scenario day off. I wake up super late, no alarm. Like I just wake up when I wake up. Okay. You know what I mean? Because I'll be an alarm waking up ass bitch.
Yeah.
No alarms.
You be doing alarms.
Yeah, I do.
That's true.
So as soon as I get up, then big breakfast. Okay. Big breakfast. Like everything on the menu breakfast.
Right. Like what's on the menu though?
Eggs, bacon, biscuits, pancakes, coffee. I had a cappuccino the other day. That was fire. Salsa. If it's tacos, if it's steak and eggs, I don't know. Like I'm just like big breakfast.
That's
whether
a full spread.
Yeah, full spread. Whether it's at home or go out to have breakfast, like big breakfast for sure. Big breakfast vibes. Once I get, like if I'm out, maybe I go shopping, spend a little bread. Not throw a bag. I don't feel good when I throw a bag. That doesn't feel good.
That hurts my feelings.
I throw a bag for work. You know what I mean? Like I gotta buy work clothes.
I know exactly what you mean.
But when I'm just like, let me go, buy a little here and little thing. I got a little this and a little that, little some, and then maybe like have a good ass lunch or dinner, and then like spend the rest of the night like watching movies on the couch in a cozy ass, pajamas, blanket with my dog, and snacks, a bunch of snacks on the table, like soda. I'm drinking soda on my days off. I drink soda. We're drinking soda.
The answer to this question might be one of the most relatable things you've ever spoken into a mic before. I feel like that's 99% of people's ideal day off.
Yeah, bro, that's all I want. Like, I don't care. Like, oh,
Big
it's my day off.
breakfast.
Let's go to Six Flags and
Yeah,
let's
a little
no,
shopping.
fuck that. Like, what is the chillest thing
Big
I can
cozy.
do? It's big food, big eats, and big cozy time. You know?
I feel it.
Yeah.
I feel it.
I don't want to think too hard. I don't want to be in the dressing
movie
room too
during
much.
cozy time?
Huh?
Movie during cozy time?
Movie, yeah.
What kind of movie?
So I like the movies that get your brain going, like Inception, Interstellar, movies like that are my favorite. I think
You want to be all confused and
yeah, like mind bending movies for sure.
Okay.
That's my shit.
Did you see Tenet, where they're like everything's going forward and backward at the same time?
No, but that sounds like a movie I would watch.
It's crazy. It's crazy. They have to shoot guns backwards.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's nuts.
No, I haven't seen that. I see, like I like movies like that. But that's my favorite day off. What's your day off looking like?
My ideal day off?
Yeah.
Damn. Okay, my ideal day off, I'm waking up super late. And then I am eating when I wake up. Not sure what, but it's like whatever the fuck I want. Like I'm gonna wake up and be like, ooh, I want this. And
No
I'm gonna go get
restrictions.
that. Yeah. Then I'm gonna come back from eating and I'm actually gonna chill for a little bit. Really, my ideal day is like a little time to gather my thoughts until the sun goes down, and then I start working on music, and I just lock in until the sun comes up again.
I love that.
That's my perfect. That's not even a day off, though, I guess. I'm talking about making music still, but that's what I do on my day offs, you know?
Yeah, because I think people sometimes forget that making music is fun. You know?
Right.
So you're having fun
Yeah.
when you're doing that, you know?
That's
so why
therapy.
not on your day off?
That's therapy for
You don't
real.
have to be somewhere. You don't have to be dressed. When I don't got to put makeup on, that's a good day off for me.
That's valid. You ever get dressed on your day off, though, just to kind of feel it?
I like to put a comfy fit on. Like, I like to still match.
Yeah.
Like yesterday, I wore a little like red and white striped tee.
Right.
And I had red little basketball shorts, matching socks. I match and I make sure I'm fitted, but it's comfy and I'm not going nowhere. You know what I mean?
I feel that.
Yeah.
I feel that.
3 a.m. Do you feel like you are walking in your purpose?
Do I feel like I'm walking in my purpose? You know what, man? I do, but I barely started feeling like that. And I've been doing this for a long time. And there was a long time where I was questioning if I was doing the right thing. I was listening to what people were telling me. I was listening to people that were doubting me. And I just didn't really, nothing told me that I was doing the right thing. And because I was looking for something to tell me, I never really considered like how I felt. And it wasn't until recently that I started like, I kind of understood that my intention when I wake up every morning is to either further my career or make something dope.
Yeah.
And that's really what's in my heart when I wake up. I'm not thinking about nothing else. I'm thinking about either I need to do something to be better, like go further in my career today, or I need to just make some dope ass shit. And it might not even be music. It might be some other creative outlet. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna make something. I'm gonna create something. And that realization, paired, to be honest, with these kind of new moments that we've been experiencing in your career, was what made me confident enough to be like, you know what? This is what I'm supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
What the hell else would I be doing?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I'm here to create stuff, and it's really obvious at this point. You know what I mean? And it took me a long time to be confident enough to say that. And I think a lot of it comes also from our city, that people don't see that a lot. People don't see people in our city don't get a good look at successful creators. So it seems like some crazy idea. Once we started moving around to bigger cities, you realize, like in Houston, there's a bunch of successful artists. And that's what they do for a living all the time, and this is how they do it, and they're clocked in all week, and they're being an artist. And that was really like, oh, okay, like this is a real thing, you know?
Yeah.
What about you? You feel like you found your purpose?
So I feel the same way as you, bro. I feel like it's a new yes. It's brand new
Okay.
because there was a long time where I didn't know what I was doing. And things would work here and things would work there. And then
Right.
in the middle time, I'm just like, what the fuck are we doing? You know what I mean?
Right.
And shit got messy. Shit got, tethered. But these past 2 years, I want to say it it got defined,
It's a
organized.
good way to
It
put
was
it.
the money was right, the team locked in.
Yeah.
I saw what you just said about you, like I saw that come out of you. Like you rose.
That's crazy.
I seen it in you and I see it on you, and I think that confusion existed before in both of us. And I
Sure.
think us doing what we're doing now and moving the way we are, and like now you're in like a position when we're on tour, like you're the road manager, and
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I love that. I love like counting on you, and I know you got it, and you being like my official DJ for as long as you have been, like just counting on you, it feels really good, and it feels like the team is solid right now
I feel the same way.
for sure. So that's really really cool, and I think that I definitely see us both walking in our purpose, and the universe is rewarding us for doing so. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a great way to put it.
Yeah.
Um, I guess that being said, we both won an award last year. We won Best in the City. You were
Yeah.
the best artist in the city,
Yes.
and I was the best DJ.
Yes.
How'd you feel about that?
Dude, I was so proud of us. I'm just like, bro, we came out of Cass's studio.
That was kinda
bro.
dope,
That
right?
was
Yeah, yeah,
crazy.
yeah, that was
That
dope.
was so cool. I loved it. I think those like accolades are fun because when your
Yeah.
city, like everyone wants their city to fuck with them. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
and
yeah,
I mean
exactly.
it's a ancient fact that your city's the last one to fuck with you. You know what I mean? And
Yes,
so when
yes.
the city recognizes, it's like, let's go. You know?
Yeah,
I love it.
I
love it.
agree. I agree. That was the first thing I had ever won.
Really?
I've never like won something before, like an award or
Dang.
something like that.
That's what's up, bro. You are a
So
great DJ.
it was cool. It was cool for me because they were giving out awards, but they're no disrespect to no one, but they're like best dentist or something like that,
Yeah,
and people
yeah.
are like, oh, okay, yeah, yeah. But when they said my award and I walked out, people cheered.
Yeah.
People were like that. It was in the it was like in the Coliseum, I think. So there was like a lot of people in there.
Yeah.
So when I walked out, people actually like cheered. I was like, oh, this is kind of cool. They fuck with me for real.
That's what's up, bro. It's always nice for the city to have your back because it's kind of like then what? Because like I think something that you can say to someone is like your city don't even mess with you.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah,
and it's
yeah.
like they can't tell us that.
Yeah, it's true. I got a plaque on my wall that says
Yeah,
otherwise.
yeah,
You know?
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Anyway, another one.
Chills.
Let's run it. This is a bad idea. Could lead to some brilliance.
What year did you first meet? And when you're ready, you can just flip that.
Okay. Oh, okay,
Damn.
okay.
Who's right? Are you right?
I don't know. I think I was in Cass's studio in 2014.
I believe it. I believe
I
it.
think so.
Okay. Okay. We're close. We're close.
Okay.
In the ballpark.
Next question. Most likely to fall asleep first on the road.
Yeah. That's for sure. That's 100%.
He could sleep through the whole road trip, bro.
It's like time travel. You
It
go to
don't
sleep in
matter.
El Paso, you just wake up somewhere else.
He could sleep 12 hours. Crazy.
It's amazing.
Wild.
Okay.
What do you spend your money on?
Mm. Okay. Ready?
I wonder what you're going to say.
1, 2, 3.
Ooh, that's not bad.
Fly shit. Okay.
Yeah, right?
That's me
Flag
for
gear,
sure.
Flag gear.
Yeah.
Okay.
Music equipment.
That's probably really accurate.
Yeah.
I bought a mic. I got a new mic
And a
yesterday.
deck. You got a new deck.
That's true.
Your laptop.
It's Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
Next question, guys.
Ready?
What's your favorite project of each other?
Wait, I say,
Your favorite of mine.
okay. Okay. 2, 3.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
I like that.
I like that.
I could go on for hours about why this is my favorite.
Yep. That's an era.
Maybe it's the era I'm a
It's
fan
an era,
of. You know?
bro.
Yeah.
That album is an era.
The era was incredible.
Mm-hmm.
Good job, guys. Awesome. Next question. Studio essentials. What has to be there before you record?
Okay.
Ready?
1, 2, 3.
Accurate. Very accurate. Very,
That's
very accurate.
hilarious, bro. We already know. Okay, maybe you do know me and I do know you.
Okay.
Okay.
That was pretty fun. Next question, guys. Who are you most likely to call to bail you out of jail?
Who's 3 likely?
KP most
Oh.
likely to call to bail her out of jail?
Okay. This is depending on the situation of why you're arrested.
Of why I'm in jail?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Okay, ready?
1, 2, 3.
Big Mama for sure.
Ooh.
If you
those
did
are
some
funny.
fuck shit, you're gonna call Luke because you don't want your dad to know. But if it's like on some bullshit, you're gonna call your dad.
That's crazy. That's crazy. This was
Yep.
supposed to be a crying face, but it just looks like Big Mama got mad at you.
Oh yeah, she gonna be mad at
She
me.
gonna be pissed.
Big Mama will help me hide a body, bro. So cool.
Shout out. Shout out. Off the record.
Shout out to Big Mama. Okay.
Awesome response. But be careful what you say because what was the name of the singer that killed some chick and had her in the trunk?
Oh,
Krystall Poppin?
okay, don't put that in.
Killing these rappers.
If I was not an artist, what other career would I pursue?
Damn, I don't know the official term. Oh, wait. I need to change a major part of this. Hold up. Okay, I'm ready.
1, 2, 3.
Ooh, what about
Oh, in a
yours?
salon. Yep. Mm-hmm.
I see it.
Definitely. Yes.
Director's a good one.
Yeah.
That is a good one.
You're a good director.
Y'all hear that?
He's directed a lot of my music videos, guys.
Bow, bow, bow. Action.
Good job, guys. Awesome. Next question. What is your order at Chico's Tacos?
I should know this. If I don't know this.
You should know this. Okay.
All right.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Oh, you really know my order. That's crazy. Am I correct?
Wait. Single and like a single with 4 tacos.
Yep.
Green chili, yes. Coke, yes. Fries, extra cheese, yes. Yes. Order.
Hey, man.
Big boys pay attention.
That's not bad.
I know, right?
That's not bad. You know what I mean?
That's him right
that
there.
don't just happen overnight. That mean that's timing. That's hilarious.
I know.
That's hilarious. I didn't know you had me clock like that.
I do. I know this one.
That's crazy.
Come on now. How many times have we gone to Chico's, bro?
I can't count it. Shout out to our
Lost
girl
count.
at Chico's too,
Yeah,
Alameda.
the homegirl. Okay.
Good job, guys. All right, last question. Something you are obsessed with.
Oh. Hold on. Okay.
Damn, this could go any direction. I have no idea.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Yeah.
Oh, that's good too. That's good
me.
too.
That's me as fuck. Always.
This is
How can I be better?
Yeah.
How can I be better?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
me all day, every
You
day.
obsessed.
I'm obsessed with it. This fool is obsessed with history,
It's true.
facts, and historical shit.
It's true.
He loves history.
Don't drive me by a historical marker.
No, he will explain everything
Don't do it.
about it.
Don't do it.
He likes history.
We just went to the Alamo.
Yeah, bro, it was a whole thing.
We were
It was
locked in.
We were locked in at the Alamo. We did the little exhibit.
The vlog gonna be a history lesson.
Yep, exactly.
Wrong history.
Wrong history, bro. We need to do.
Wrong history is funny.
I'm gonna cut your wrong history facts into little
That's good.
little shorts.
Nah, that's good. That's good.
All right, so this segment is called Into the Thick of It, where we will deep dive into Morningside Heights and the mindset in the process of creating it. Let's go.
Let's start with the title.
So the title, Morningside Heights. When I was really thinking about what to name my next album, because I knew I wanted to make an album before I knew what it was going to be about.
Mhm.
And when I really sat there with myself and decided, like, what do I need to talk about right now at this point in my career?
Yeah.
I realized that I hadn't told a lot of my story, and I felt like what better way to start a story than from the beginning. So I went back and I saw I'm like, what story can I tell about Central? Like, let me be very specific about what part of Central I'm from.
Yeah.
Because Central's full of a bunch of hoods.
Yeah.
So I was like, let me let them know I'm from Morningside Heights specifically, because that's really where a lot of these stories that are in the album come from, from that specific area. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's strong too because it's like insider info. You know
Yes.
what I mean? You're
Yeah.
only gonna know that like if you're in those spots.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
for sure.
Yeah. talk about the production process and the writing process, how the songs come about.
So the album really started with a conversation with S.A. Patna, the producer who did a lot of the songs. And he was kind of telling me, like, what is the vibe of this album that you want to work on? And I kind of told him a few here and there things. I was just like, you know what I wanted to be like? I wanted to be powerful, women empowerment, but not just women empowerment. I wanted to lean too much over there. I wanted to be for any hustler out there that wants to, you know, get like inspired.
Yeah.
I wanted that music to represent it. I wanted to get deep. I want to turn up. And I just kind of gave him a bunch of these like little like points. And then he started working on beats and sending them to me. Smooth Vega also was in the middle of that, conducting and making sure everything was, you know, sounding good, sounding right. That was being sent to me.
Shout out Smooth.
Yeah, shout out to Smooth Vega, my manager. And once I would get these beats, once they were approved and stuff by the team, then I would just go into hibernation mode in my room and just all day work on a song. Yeah. And I wanted to dedicate a day to a song. And if it went longer than a day, that was fine. But I made sure that I wasn't doing like more than one song a day in the writing process.
Sure.
During the recording process, we were knocking them out. I think we did like 2 or 3 a day. Yeah. You know what I mean? But when it came to the writing process, I wanted to fully be immersed into that moment, whatever the song was calling for. So I wrote all of the verses in my room, like in my home studio.
Fire.
Yeah.
What do you think makes Morningside Heights different from any of your other work? What sets it apart?
This one, it's more mature than anything I've done before, and it's more personal. So I think it's really a reflection of who I am today as an artist. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Everything before, I definitely feel reflected who I was at the time, but I think previously I wasn't getting too personal. Even if I was telling you something personal, I wasn't really going there and letting you in like that. Right. And I think this album, I wanted to do that, to let people know where I came from a little bit, because I don't think I had done that really before. And there was some songs like Live In, All the Good Die Young, even Rebelde, I do a little bit of that. But yeah, Morningside Heights was like, let me tell y'all what it was.
There's been several times that people have kind of stopped me and been like, damn, I listened to the album and like I didn't know this about her.
Yeah.
Or I didn't know she went through that. And it was kind of like, I guess because I know you so well, it's I know that stuff, so I never consider what other people know about you, and because you're kind of an open book, I just assume like, man, they know all about Krystall. But to have people come up and be like, damn, I didn't even know that. It was like, motherfucker, you don't know that?
Yeah.
Like, why do you think she like this? Like, why do you think she's a monster?
Yeah, that's why I wrote this. That's why I did this album, because I knew that. And I think the conversations online led to me knowing that people don't know me like that. Mm-hmm. People don't know. People think I'm some prissy ass girl that grew up in the West Side. You know what I mean? With parents and like 3 dogs. You know what I mean? Like, nah, fool.
Like, I was the dog.
I was the dog. I was hungry.
Okay. So the music's one side.
Yeah.
The other side is visuals. How did you start constructing your visuals for the album?
The first person I went to was 3 a.m.
Oh, is that so?
You know what I'm saying?
I heard he's a dope motherfucker, you know.
Best director I know. 3 a.m. got the vision. He really do. I came to you for Zinthi. I came to you for Champions. I really did. I came to you for Champions.
Yeah.
What else have we done? I came to you for the Morningside Heights reel.
Right.
You did all of that.
And the album cover photo shoot.
The album cover photo shoot.
Yeah.
That was, me and you would have a discussion about what I was seeing in the vision. And then you were like putting that into like the physical world. You know what I mean?
Right.
And adding your vision as well to what you saw and what you thought and your creativity. So everything visual for the album was like a collaboration between us both. So.
Hell yeah. So when we were having those preliminary conversations, a lot of what you were telling me was you wanted to show off the neighborhood. Yeah. And there were certain spots that you wanted to go to. How do you think those specific visuals, like the reel or the reel, you can see your actual like old apartment buildings in the background, or the album photo shoot. We were in front of the Luna grocery store, which is right there on Dyer in the Hood. How do you think those added to, or what do you think those did for the album, for letting people see that accompanied with hearing the music for the first time?
I think because those locations were so real to the real story, like actual apartments like I was like living in were behind me. It made it real for me. Like, I don't know if you know this, but when I was sitting in the car for the reel, for Morningside Heights, everyone had left the car and I was just in the car by myself because y'all didn't want me to melt off my makeup.
Right. It was hot.
It was hot, bro. And I like started crying, and I really had to make sure I didn't fuck up my makeup because I was crying in the car listening to the song because I was getting ready to like go perform it.
Yeah.
And it just hit me because I was listening to these words external. The song is the words are outside of me now. Now I get to sit with them and not think about it. I'm just kind of like letting it hit me. And then I look in the rear view mirror and like the apartments where all this shit went down with me, like we're right behind me. We're in the parking lot of the church where I got my first communion, where my dad had his like what's it called, like where when he passed away, that's the church that he was in. Like just all these things like in my personal real ass life happened in that spot, and I had a real moment when we were there, and I couldn't have been more happy that we were doing it like that, because there's nothing more real than what really happened, you know?
Yeah, it was real.
Yeah.
It was real. And you know what? One thing that I remember from that shoot is it might have, in a crazy way, been immediately after this moment you just shared where you got out of the car, and that was kind of the first time you were like visible, because you and within like 3 minutes, someone walked up and brought their daughter and asked if they could take a picture with you. And it was like a mini KP.
Yeah.
And it was like, this girl is exactly you. She's literally from the same neighborhood, walking distance. She's walking around with her fam. She knows she goes to that church. You know what I mean? And they knew who you were in your hood to come and ask for a photo. And it was like, man, this is crazy. And like what a contrast that you were experiencing in that moment. You know what I mean? I really like that we were able to go there and grab those visuals from ground zero.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like there was nothing fake.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was so authentic.
And I think that's where the conviction came from.
Yeah.
Like I have a right to be here. I have a right to say these words on this ground.
Yeah.
You know?
That's important.
Yeah.
And I even felt it. I think it shines through in the visuals when you see it. Like you can see the and I mean it in a good way, like the entitlement. Yeah, like you belong there. You know what I mean? Even on the album cover in front of the Luna grocery store, like we were in the middle of, we're on Dyer, like in the middle of everything, and it's just like this is my spot. This where I be. Yeah. You know what I mean?
And that's also cool because it's always like, you know, when you hear people say like, "Oh, your hood don't know you."
Yeah.
Like every time we shoot video, we shoot photos, anything we do in Morningside Heights, which has been a couple times already.
At this
we've
point,
been there about 4 or 5 times.
At this point, we've done some shoots in the hood for
we've
sure.
We've done some shoots, and every time we do something, the hood says what's up.
Every single time.
You know what I mean?
Every single time it's been
always there's been a couple little girls to come up and be like, you know, take a picture of my daughter. Something like that. The families know what's up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The people who I represent, they know what's up in there.
Yeah, and you feel it when we're out there too. Like you feel the respect, not only the respect, but the welcomeness.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So let me ask you this. When you're now back to the studio and you're putting the album together, how do you go about choosing a song order, the track list?
I always go with feeling.
Okay.
What feels right.
Okay.
What
how do you start?
What is the story gonna say?
Right.
And I mean, it was cool because we had a specific intro. Like there was a song that this is the intro and I'm writing it and this is the first thing people are gonna hear. Like that was already track 1 for sure. So that was cool because it like set the tone, and then it's kind of like everything just built off of that moment, off the intro. I'm like, where's the story go next?
Okay.
Then Champions. It's like,
Yeah.
who are you listening to? Where is she from? And why should you stay? Who is she? Why does she deserve to be
It's
here?
almost like writing a song, huh?
Yeah.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah. It's really like a journey. The song order is a journey.
That's how the album feels too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it is a little road trip. It is a little roller coaster that takes you to a bunch of different places. Some aggressive and spooky and scary, some real life and painful, some fun and carefree. Like it really takes you everywhere. It's a solid piece of work, man. Solid piece of work. Do you have a favorite song on the album?
I think like if every song had to disappear and I could only keep one, I would keep Morningside Heights.
Ooh.
Yeah. I would keep Morningside Heights.
That's valid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like it's the song that allows me to heal, and it has Chris Bettis on it. And that's just alone in itself like an accomplishment I never thought was going to be possible in my whole entire life, and it's something that I achieved on a song where I tell my story.
Am I wrong? That was like one of the last features to come in also, right?
Yeah,
like
I
it
didn't know
right
it was
under the
gonna
wire.
happen,
Yeah.
You know, and I also wasn't like counting on it.
Right. You kind of can't at this
can't.
point, right?
I had to accept the idea that he might not jump on this. You know what I mean? Because it was in talks, but it hadn't been finalized yet, and he was really busy.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like I never wanted to be like, if he doesn't do it, I'm gonna be so mad. Like no, like if it doesn't happen, it wasn't meant to be.
Right.
But yeah, like last minute, he came through. We dropped that guitar solo, tied the whole album in, I think. And he like lets us ride out to his guitar.
You know, I knew there was gonna be a guitar solo in that moment. So I envisioned like, okay, guitar solo here. But when I heard his guitar solo, bruh, it took me somewhere else. Like it was like it exactly what you're saying. Like it felt like it was meant to be. It felt like it was always supposed to be there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Man, it was so good when I first heard it.
Yeah.
I'm not really, when it comes to like you have some like good collaborations on the album, and I'm usually the too cool for school, like, yo, that's dope, but I want you to keep going and stuff. But the Chris Bettis one, man, when that came through, it was serious.
Yeah.
Well, let's talk about your collaborations then, actually. What was the process of you kind of like choosing who was going to be on your album, both on the artist side and the production side?
So Paul Wall and Be Real, those were two artists that I have been around. We followed each other for a while. Like we know each other. We've been around each other for a couple years.
Right.
But I never wanted to ask them for anything until I was ready.
Gotcha.
Or until I had the songs.
Yeah.
So before I even approached them, I wrote the songs for them. And then I finally reached out and kind of like asked them like, you down to collaborate, you know?
Mm.
And I think that because I had never asked them for that favor before, and we had already built such a good rapport, like it was like an automatic yes with both of them.
Yeah, they took
you know
it
what I mean?
serious.
Yeah, for sure. It's like, oh shit, like this is cool. And then it was for my album. So it's not like I was just hitting them up for some random single or anything like that. I was like, I'm hitting you up and it's a big reason, you know? And I think that they appreciated that and they gave me dope ass verses for sure. Project Pat came through. That was a smooth connection.
Yeah.
He liked the song as well. I'm hoping to do like something with him, you know, in the future.
That's one of my favorites on the album.
Yeah,
White Cup.
Sure. White Cup.
Project Pat.
Yeah, Project
Crazy.
Pat. I mean, Chris Bettis. That was really cool because when we talked to Chris about being on it, it was a group chat with me, Chris, and Smooth Vega, and he like just texting him was. Bro,
yeah,
I'm texting Chris Bettis right now.
Yeah,
like,
that's right. That's
it blew
crazy.
my mind. And I was just, very thankful to him to even like consider being on the album. And that was cool because we actually communicated in order for him to like get on it and stuff. And then Miracle J, like she's just so young and I'm a fan of her. Like,
Yeah.
she's a new artist. She's barely, starting, but I am so happy to like kind of like let her know like I love what you do, and for you to be a part of something that I'm doing would be great, just to show everyone like I believe in her.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's dope. That's
Yeah.
dope. You also got The Rain.
Yeah.
That has Frankie on it.
Oh, and Frankie, yeah, I Survive.
I Survive. Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah,
Frankie, he's another one that like I like. We do shows all the time together. He's always so cool.
Frankie's
to
cool,
talk
huh?
to. Like,
Yeah.
Frankie's down to earth, bro. He's one of my favorite vocalists of all time.
Right.
And he asked me the first time we ever worked together. He asked me to be on his album, and like at that time, I was shocked because I was just like, no way, Frankie J wants me to be on his project. Like, I took that so serious.
Yeah.
And I had never asked him to be on my project. Another thing, like, I wasn't ready. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
I didn't want to just bug people for no reason.
Of course.
Like, it had to be a moment. And this was the moment. And I was like, you know what I mean? Like, Frankie, like jump on my album. It'd be really dope. You know what I mean? And he did his thing.
Throughout the album, you kind of cut deep in a couple places. Like you really go there. What's like the hardest lesson that you had to go through that you talk about on the album? What was
the
one of the
hardest
tougher
lessons
things
that I talked about?
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess when I opened up about the fact that I was like being like a traviesa, partying hard, driving in a fucked up whip, and just running around town like doing whatever.
Yeah.
I lived through that for so long. Like, I didn't get out of that for a long time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like, I was even like stealing from the stores all the time and stuff, just like not caring.
Yeah.
And then I got arrested. I didn't even really tap into that. You know what I mean? I got arrested for stealing and shit. And I just like, ever since then, I have not stolen. Ever since
Well, that's good.
I was like, I learned that lesson.
That's
you know
good.
what I mean?
You steal attention.
Yeah,
That's cool.
I steal attention now.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was just, I was just like messing up and learning like making a lot of mistakes.
Right.
And learning that to get out of that was me growing up and getting serious about music.
Yeah.
And, like, the music really did save me. It really pulled me out, because before that I was just like, I didn't care, man. I did not care. I didn't care about anything or anyone. You know what I mean?
And I know you say music, but is that the answer? Like, what made you switch? What made you start caring?
It was music. It was music, because
what about to people who don't do music? Like, what was the moment like when you're like, you finally felt you had a direction? Like, was there a moment of clarity or what?
I found what I loved.
Right.
And I think I
Okay.
have been searching for that ever since before that moment. And I thought I was going to love being in school, and that, I didn't. And then I thought I was going to love this man, and it wasn't that.
Right.
Like, I think I was just looking for love. And music helped me learn how to love something. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You think if tomorrow music stopped being profitable, there was nothing coming in, would you still do music?
Yes. And the reason I know that the answer is yes is because when COVID hit,
right,
no one was buying music.
That's true.
No one was buying
That's
merch.
big true. That's big
No one
facts.
was booking
Scary
me for
times.
shows.
Yeah.
Music stopped. The
Right.
profit part of music stopped.
Right.
And I kept going.
Right.
Because for a little while, being scared and not knowing what's up, like, okay, let's drop music. Let's focus on the family. Let's make sure everyone's good. Doing that for a little while. You know what I mean?
Right.
And then after doing that for a while, I was starting to get depressed and starting to feel like lost feeling again, and that like, what do I do and what am I doing with my life? And it wasn't until I went back to the studio, in the home studio, and just creating, dude. And I don't know where this is gonna go. I don't know who's gonna listen to this, but I need to make music.
Yeah.
To live.
Yeah.
That's so yes, I would make music if it wasn't profitable, because I need to do it to survive.
Nice.
To be sane and solid.
What's the biggest lesson you learned during the creation of this album?
The biggest lesson I learned during the creation of this album, I guess
There's a lot of lessons.
there's a lot of lessons. Being vulnerable is okay. It's always been scary to be vulnerable.
Yeah.
Because no matter what kind of song you drop, people are not gonna like it. People are gonna love it. People are not gonna like it.
Right.
And people not liking your vulnerability is a scary thing, bro.
Yeah.
Because it's like, how can you hate on that?
It feels crazy. It feels
for
crazy.
someone to hate on your vulnerability.
Yeah.
And I had to accept the fact that I'm gonna go there, and there's gonna be people who are not gonna vibe with that, and that's okay.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna put it out, and I just need to focus on making music that I love. That was another probably lesson that I learned for this album. It's like, no matter what I write for this album, I need to love it.
Okay.
That way, when it lives on forever and ever, never,
Yeah.
I'm gonna still be proud of it.
That's a good marker, just to like, you have. I remember saying, it might have been G that said like, you were stuck on a line, like you didn't like it, and he's like, if you don't love it, change it, because then you're gonna spend the rest of the time with this song. Every time you hear it, that line's gonna stick out. You're gonna hate it.
Yep.
That's a good marker for artists. Like, you got to make something you love.
You need to love it.
Yeah.
You need to love it.
I like that.
Probably that. Also, trusting your team. I trusted my team. I learned how to let go of control of certain things that I didn't need to be worrying about.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, yes, like that's your job. You take care of that. I'm not going to worry about that. So I have the mental energy to worry about what I need to worry about. Making these songs jam.
That's
you know
important.
What I mean?
Yeah.
Making sure my voice is right when I jump in that studio. Making sure my body's right. My fits are right. Making sure I'm delivering on what I need to deliver, and letting the team do what they do.
Yeah. You get to be an artist, and they get to do what they're supposed to do.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. You do this for real, huh, shorty?
Yeah.
You really do this. Okay. Moving on.
Yeah.